Hey guys, this is Redberry, and this is an article I got today, a newsletter from Dr. Mercola. A lot of y'all may be familiar with it, and I know a lot of y'all are. But if you're not, you can go to mercola.com, and I'll put all the links I'm talking about at the bottom in the description box below this video. But anyway, this is an article, and I don't know why, when I pull it up, half of it disappears. But this is a subject that many of you have done videos on and stuff. But when I saw this article, I wanted to, give my subscribers a chance to learn about this if they had not seen other videos, which myself, I know I miss a lot of things. And, I like the repeat of things because, one, it really sinks in, and two, you may have missed others' videos. Especially with YouTube's new thing, I don't really like it, but change is inevitable and I'll get used to it. But anyway, I'm getting off the subject. This article says organics may become a thing of the past. And it talks about Monsanto, but basically 5 giant biotech corporations that have taken over seeds, dominant access to seeds. And they list Monsanto, Syngenta, Bayer, Dow, and DuPont, which, Bayer, Dow, and DuPont for sure are drug companies. And I think the other ones, they're listed as biotechnical companies or biotechnology, something like that. But anyway, very, very interesting article. Here it talks about, how the 5... companies, they have 6 things listed here, but seed industry structure from 1996 to 2008. So this has been going on for quite a few years, and some of you may have never even heard about it. And it talks about your corn, your soybean, your and even cotton now are your 3 big major crops that are genetically modified, and how it may be hard or become a thing of the past to be able to get organics. And they also have a PDF file in there that I thought was very, very interesting, and I'm going to put the link for those of you who want to go down and download this. It's a non-GMO shopping guide, and it's a guide for shopping when you're shopping for food, your groceries, how to avoid foods made with genetically modified organisms, which GMO, that's what it stands for, GMO, genetically modified organisms. So, basically this is making living things and patenting them and making them in laboratories, okay? So, it goes on, and I don't know how many pages there are, 9 pages I think. Talks about fruit and vegetables, meat, fish, and eggs. And let me blow this up a little bit. Being in my late 40s is a pain because I can't see too good. You gotta blow things up. But anyway, they talk about the different fruits and vegetables, and it says how half of Hawaii's papayas are genetically modified, okay? And that the only commercialized genetically modified fruit is papaya from Hawaii, okay? So, talks about meat, fish, and eggs, alternate meat products such as your tofu and your soybean things. Talks about baby foods and infant formulas, okay? The non-GMO ones and the ones that may contain GMO ingredients. So this is a very interesting PDF file. Baked goods, the labels which to identify that would be non-GMO or GMO. Grains, beans, and pasta, cereals and breakfast bars, frozen foods. So very interesting. Don't miss out on this. It's a real good thing to go down and download and get this information while it is available free of charge to you, and no strings attached that I can see. You can just go and download it for free, and I have already done that. So I'm not schooled in this. I don't know a whole bunch. I am very much on the base of learning this. So go and read all the information for yourself. Mercola.com. Dr. Mercola is a, I don't know what his title is, but he's about nutrition, good health, eating, non-GMO, and just being healthy. And I'm fighting, some of you who talk to me more on a personal basis knows that I am fighting a lot of health issues right now. And I may go into another video on that. But anyway, I am fighting a illness that is, and a lot of times this is why I get so nervous doing a video, and I stutter when I talk almost. I hesitate in my talking because of all these illnesses. And but anyway, it's autoimmune disease. That's what I have. And I'm on steroids. I'm on chemotherapy for it, and tons of drugs. And it's getting to a point where some days I can hardly get up. Other days I just push through it. My garden is the best therapy for me. I love being in the country. I love being in the garden. And this is kind of getting off subject toward the end of this video. So I'm thought about it, and I think I'm going to do another video on my health and the problems I'm dealing with. And for years I've always thought it goes back to our foods. We've come away from eating real food, I call it. We eat so much processed foods, whether you cook at home or eat through the drive-thru or go to restaurants. This right here will open your eyes about it. I consider GMO stuff to be processed. There's not much that's good for us, not much nutrients in it. We're just eating, and everybody's making a big buck on our food supply. And I really truly think that a lot of my illness derives from eating habits. And it's each year that we go, it's getting harder and harder to eat correctly, what I call it. The way our ancestors did. I know my grandparents, they only spoke French. My grandma could speak English pretty well. My grandfather, not at all. And for those of you who, realize the age I'm talking about, I'm 48 years old. My dad will be 78. And my grandmother would be in her 90s. And so, you're not talking about hundreds of years ago. My grandparents ate everything off of their land. So, this is very important. Go by, be sure to read this, download it, and, educate yourself today. It's all about education for preparing. And education, I think, is the top thing that we can prepare with. Okay, guys, I just wanted to let y'all know on this. And this is Red Berry, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.